Good morning. It is day 9 of the 10th anniversary of the Clean Water Climb. And it's a beautiful morning. Kilimanjaro is bright and shining in the background there here at Mweka Camp, 10,100 feet. And my legs are sore this morning, and I realized we'd gone down about 8,700 feet yesterday from up there. So it explains it, and also part of the trail was a dry riverbed, which is pretty difficult to maneuver all the boulders and rocks and everything. So anyway, looking forward to the next 5,000 feet, which is about how much more we have to go, maybe a little more than that. 5,500, I think, somewhere in that range. Anyway, I think everybody's getting ready to. There's my tent, and that was where the guides slept last night. And then that's the ranger station back there at this particular campsite. There's not always a ranger station, but most of the time there is. We have now entered the rainforest. So this is the last of the climate zones. Yesterday I was at the Arctic zone at the top of Kilimanjaro, and less than 24 hours later I'm in a rainforest. It's hard to imagine, but that's what happens in about 10,000 feet of elevation change when you're near the equator. But you can see as I walk all the lichen and the moss on the trees. It's very damp. The clouds will condense on the tops of the trees and drip, causing dripping onto the floor of the rainforest, and so it's constantly wet in this part of the trail. Okay, this is the final part of the hike, day 9, and occasionally in this rainforest, which we're in now, we get glimpses of Kilimanjaro. This is one of the last and best ones we'll have. So enjoy the beauty of this amazing, iconic mountain in Africa. Highest mountain in Africa and highest freestanding mountain in the world. So the 10th anniversary of the Mount Kilimanjaro Clean Water Climb is almost over, and thanks for all the contributions. We've raised over $3 million since we started in 2011. Who would have ever thought? As you can see, this rainforest is breathtakingly beautiful. It's like God's reward for the struggle to get to the top of Kilimanjaro, where there isn't a speck of life that can be seen anywhere. And now on the last day, you're feeling just great. Oxygen is much higher down here at 9,000 feet, and the moss is growing on all the trees, and it's just this sense of freshness and coolness, and the beauty is incredible. Not to take anything away from the beauty of the mountain itself, but when you're just surrounded by rock up, right on the trail, you don't appreciate the beauty of the mountain nearly as much as from a distance. But then when you get down here, it's just so lush. So we're keeping an eye out for colobus monkeys and chameleons. We've seen them on this part of the trail before. Not sure. We don't see them every year. Not sure we'll see them today, but hoping we'll get a glimpse of either one or both. Coming up on a stream bed here. You can see some water in it. Not running very quick right now, but it's at the end of the dry season. Not to be expected to have running water right now. So there is our blue monkey. We were thinking more colobus, but here's a blue one, and he's enjoying the lush vegetation, obviously, along our trail here. Maybe he's going to come up and ask for a handout. Hey, buddy. How you doing? They got funny faces and really long tails. And I've actually fed them in the first camp one year. Came right up to you and ate out of your hand. Guess they're used to people. Oop, spooked him. Hey, buddy. Here's a second one right next to the first one. Zoom in a little bit. Oh. A little shadowy. So we are almost done with day 9, and I'm inside of a tree that's giving off tremendous amounts of oxygen. I think our oxygen level here is like twice as much as you would normally have at this elevation in an arid place in the United States. So, you know, we went from hardly any oxygen at the top of Kili to like more than possibly needed in this huge rainforest. So they're sucking in carbon dioxide and they're giving off tremendous amounts of oxygen. So it's a win-win. You know you're getting near the end of the trail when you get to these 30-foot high tree ferns, as you can see, towering over me. That's a little better angle right there. But they're magnificent. 30 feet high. Can you believe that? There's another stand of them right there. Just gigantic things. Just about at the gate. I'm at 5,500 feet. I think I got to go 100 or 200 feet more down. Just one last look at this beautiful forest. Incredible. So much oxygen breathing in here. We are at Mweka Gate. We finished the job. There's Bruce and Tom. Without them, I could have never made it up or down, actually. And we are just excited to be done, and we're going to have lunch in a minute and then head to the hotel. We are just a short distance from the gate. We're going to have lunch at Kijiji, the village, Kilimanjaro. It's an artist gallery. So there'll be several artists in there painting and doing whatever their art form is. We're also going to have a celebration here of conquering Kilimanjaro.
Make sure you get this. Amen, alagreta. Amen, alleluia. Amen. Isasi wetu. Amen. Atumbi wetu. Amen. Maiki wetu. Amen. Zara wetu. Amen. God bless everyone. Thank you very much. Wayo. Hey. Alaruga bila boxa. Hey! Hayo! Hey! Anaona yo. Babu yetu.